Hey everyone, today's video is about when he breaks up with you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going. Katsuki, let go of my arm. You're hurting me. Lion said in a loud voice. Katsuki was dragging her by her arm. It hurt so much. But Katsuki didn't listen to her. It was like he didn't hear her. He threw Lion to the floor after leaving the park area. Lion groaned in pain as her head hit the floor. Katsuki, what are you doing? But as if Katsuki didn't hear her, he replied, You never loved me, did you? He turned his head left and clenched his fists. Lion could hear his teeth grinding. She slowly stood up. She took a few steps towards her boyfriend. Hesitantly, she touched his shoulder with her hand. Are you okay? Shut up! Katsuki slapped her hand. Lion withdrew. Katsuki looked at her as if he was going to kill her. She was very scared. Did I do something wrong? How could you think I didn't love you? Of course I love you. I said shut up, you bitch. Lion closed her eyes. It was the first time she had seen Katsuki that angry. At least don't lie while looking me in the eyes. You love stupid dick, right? He loves you too. You're dating, right? Since when were you cheating on me? You've always been so fucking close to him anyway. No, Katsuki, you're the one I love. He's just my friend, I swear. He was so upset, so I want to comfort him. Cut out! Katsuki punched one of the three. How did you comfort, huh? He hugged you, and you hugged him. The same way he hugged me. Wasn't that hug just special to me? Of course, it's just special to you. You really get it wrong. I'm not dating him. Katsuki let out a hysterical laugh. Shit, how does it feel to make love with him, Miss Queen of Cheating? Ryan was about to cry, but anyone would cry if they were Ryan. Not only was she being accused of something she didn't do, but the blonde in front of her scared her a lot. He swallowed and turned his gaze to the ground to hide the tears in his eyes. Why did she kiss him? He hadn't shouted. He hadn't cursed either. His voice had the temper of a small child, a very small and heartbroken one. I kissed him on the cheek. I kissed him because his mom... I do not care, nurse mom. You haven't even kissed me on the cheek so far. Don't you like me? Don't dare lie. Ryan was now aware that this was getting out of control. She gathered all her courage and shouted, You are not my Katsuki. My Katsuki is not like you. Because I'm not your Katsuki anymore. I'm not your Katsuki anymore. This word reverberated in her mind. She felt her breath stop. What? Are you deaf? Didn't you hear what I said? If you want dick that much, it's over. I'm not your Katsuki anymore. Katsu. If you call me Katsuki again, I'll kill you. I hate you. Hate you, you hear? You make me sick. Understand? You are disgusting. I wish you die. And I never see your disgusting face again. Go and die. Tears that Anne could barely hold began to flow like a waterfall from her water blue eyes. While Katsuki kept insulting her, she started running. Katsuki looked after his girlfriend, who had run away, crying with full eyes. He did the right thing, didn't he? He couldn't be with someone who cheated on him. Then why was his heart hurting? Why was he feeling a huge emptiness in the middle of his chest? He took a deep breath. He wiped his tears and put his hands in his pockets, turned to go his home. He had taken a few steps when he suddenly heard a car horn and a scream. He turned and looked behind. It was Ryan's scream. Izuku took a deep breath and knocked on the door. It was Mitsuki who opened the door. She smiled when she saw him. Welcome, Izuku. She opened the door for him to come in. Izuku took off his shoes and went inside. Hi, Mitsuki-san. Well, Mitsuki's smile faded. You came for Katsuki, right? Izuku nodded slowly, looking at the floor. He's in his room. Izuku nodded and headed for the stairs. Just as he was about to leave, Natsuki grabbed his arm. When Izuku turned to the young woman, he saw that her eyes filled with tears. Izuku, please. Natsuki covered her mouth with a hand to stop her sobbing. Please do something. He hasn't left his room for almost 4 days. He hasn't eaten or drank anything. If he continues like this, don't worry, Mitsuki-san. Kachan will be fine. Mitsuki shook her head as she wiped her tear eyes. Izuku started to climb up the stairs. Although he hadn't been there in years, he remembers where Katsuki's room was. When he arrived in front of Katsuki's room, he heard the sound of crying from inside. Katsuki was crying silently. He took a deep breath and knocked on the door. Katsuki's muffled voice could be heard from inside. Get out of here, old hag. Leave me alone. Please. Izuku frothed. Although it was said in a whisper, he had heard the last part. Please. Katsuki had said. So the situation was really serious. Izuku slowly opened the door. He looked at the messy room. And his collapsed childhood friend. Things and clothes were on the floor. The curtains were closed, and it was really very stuffy inside. Katsuki's shoulders had slumped. His pale face and under-eye bags were noticeable, even in the dark. It's me, Kachan. Katsuki looked at him with his red, swollen eyes. Then he turned back without saying anything. Can I sit? Izuku asked, but got no answer. He waited, but Katsuki didn't seem to be able to speak. He sat down in the bed next to Katsuki. He leaned his back against the wall and sighed deeply. Kachan, are you okay? It doesn't matter. I'm okay. He was out of breath. Izuku took a deep breath. Katsuki wasn't okay. He had to do this. Kachan, would you like to see Wan-chan again? Katsuki's eyes widened. What? I thought there might be people whose quirk is conjuring. Then I researched it. Yes, there really is. I found an address online if you want to go. I made an appointment for 6 p.m. Katsuki couldn't believe what he was hearing. Will he be able to see Wan now? He looked at Izuku in disbelief. Seeing that reassuring smile on Izuku's face, he felt a lump in his throat. The person he had bullied and humiliated for years was trying to do him a favor. He didn't want to believe that he had done so much to such a kind and thoughtful person. His eyes filled with tears again. Thank you. He swallowed. Tears started running. Thank you. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry. Why are you doing that? Why are you helping a monster? Huh? You won't forgive me, I know, but still. Arms suddenly wrapped around his body, silencing him. It's been a long time since I forgave you, Kachan. Stop crying. It's okay. But Katsuki continued to sob on his shoulder. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye.